Hello everyone. Today I will take just few seconds. Just want to discuss a key concept of Krishnamurti's thought, that is, you are the world. Your consciousness is the consciousness of the world. See yourself with utter attention. You will be able to understand the world in its not literal sense, but whatever is happening within the world. He says that the division, the hierarchy, the duality is the product of the thought. The observer and the observed, this duality is the product of the thought. The ego, the me and the you, is the product of the thought. And this division is the foundation. This is the starting point from where all the conflict and problem actually arises. Why I want to discussing why I am discussing this concept today. You all are aware regarding the condition of the world. I too keep myself updated with the recent contemporary happenings, whatever is happening throughout the world, like in the crisis in the Middle East, the war, Israel, Iran, and America war. You all are aware about this kind of thing, this kind of concept. He says that whenever this division exists inside you, the same division exists within the world, because you are the world, not in the literal sense, but at the level of the consciousness. Whatever is your consciousness is the consciousness of the whole humanity, the whole world. So if you want to understand the world, then first start with yourself, because without understanding your consciousness, you will not be able to get, you can get factually or in the academic sense, you can understand whatever is happening. You can trace the cause and effect, and then this and that. But if you want to understand it in the form of essence, then you have to start from yourself. If you want to go to the root of this crisis, you must start from yourself, because your consciousness is the key to understand the root cause of all this crisis. It is not that Trump one day decide to invade Iran, or Israel is decided to invade Iran. The duality itself is the cause. The duality between you and me is the cause. The Iran sees Israel different from his territory, or it is factually different from his territory, but Iran sees Israel as its enemy. Israel sees Iran as a threat, and Trump want to get control over the economic things of the world. He want to get want to expand his the economy of his own country. He want to maintain his own power. So you see, something first is excluded from you. You first of all create a center within yourself. You create a priority within yourself, and then accordingly you act. You take control over Venezuela, because you see it as your not just as your threat, but it threats to your economy, because it is not something that fulfilling your interest. You'd see Cuba as your threat or your enemy, because it is not fulfilling your own interest, your own center, the center of the America. America itself is a center. within the consciousness of the world. So American citizen as a whole sees themselves as something which consciousness create a center within itself. Like me at the individual level want to see whoever is my friend and whoever is my enemy through calculating my own interest. This is one way of doing these things, that whoever will be beneficial for me, I will see them, I will list them as my friend, and whoever will be not can say not fulfilling my interest, I will see them as my enemy. Accordingly I will act. So American citizen as a whole is the American state, American nation, and they are doing the same thing. You see, where is the difference? Look, if you do not create your own center, now like your territory, this is territory of someone else at the level of the factually they are different thing. Actually I am different from you. So where is the point of, where is the crisis? I cannot list you, or I cannot see you my friend just because you are fulfilling my interest, and I cannot see you enemy just because you are not fulfilling my interest. You have every right to exist, and I will see you from the neutral point of view. I will see you, your existence, as something which deserve respect and dignity only when I will be free from my own center. You know, the center of the self, the center of the self-interest. So Krishnamurti emphasizes on this point कि though he seems to be ideal, but he is not actually ideal, because somehow in the evolution of the world organization, the larger organization, you will see that this attempt has been done to make some neutral setup like UN, like World Economic Forum, like WTO, like other such organization. They are the neutral reference point where people sit and discuss, not just on the basis of who is my friend and who is my enemy, but for the welfare and the benefit of all, by maintaining a good balance. It is not ideal. I am not saying that they are ideal. The biasness can be traced there also in that organization, and that we can see when some powerful economy, when some powerful territory, when some powerful state do something, they can do it even by bypassing those organizations, because their center is more strong. Even those organizations cannot protect them from doing this. They cannot prevent them. Still, we respect those organizations. You know why? Still, we want we should progress in that way, because you know why? Because our consciousness somewhere see the unity. Our consciousness see the unity in the difference. First of all, we need to accept this simple thing that I am not different from you. So existentially I am different from you, but I deserve the equal respect that any powerful or any big muscle kind of person deserve. Not at the level of body. Just because he is more stronger than me, he cannot be someone who will rule all over the world and who will get special privilege just because he has some larger body and he is someone who has more muscle. We are not seeing at the level of the gross level, at the objective level. We are seeing at the subjective level, at the level of consciousness. You are a country, you want to thrive, you want to progress. Though you are a stronger country, you are a bigger country, you have a greater population, then that doesn't make it you will govern or you will dictate over all over the world. I also deserve the same respect. Just because I am small, just because I have a smaller body, that doesn't protect me, that doesn't prevent me from progressing, from striving, from equal opportunity. So first of all, we need to accept this unity in this diversity at some level, not at the objective level, not at the factual level, not at the level of the size, not at the level of the material that you possess, but still at some level we are same. We are same at the level of nation. We are same at the level of citizen. Why American citizens should though I'm not denying this fact that they have worked more, they have gathered more, they are bigger economy, so they can create some kind of privilege for them. But when you will see from a neutral point of view, that when your reference point will be something like those organizations which this human effort, collective effort has created, you will find ki at that neutral point of view, at that point of reference, no country's citizens should get a special privilege. You will accept this. You will be able to accept this. Ki American citizens can roam all over the world, though they have more money, so that they can factually run and move and travel all over the world. But will you accept this fact from the point of view ki someone saying ki you have greater right and you can roam all over the world and other person cannot run or travel all over the world? Whether you will be in a position to accept this thing? No one will accept this thing. The opportunity that you get, that you have created some extra opportunity for yourself, that is a different thing. But the opportunity that you get, the same opportunity should be available for me as well. Just because of your interest, you are saying that this country can make nuclear weapon and this country cannot make nuclear weapon, because you want to control over the, you have given promise to the Arab nation that you will be there, you will be his guardian, you will be his security chief, you will guard them, you will guard him, you will protect him from any kind of threat. And you see Iran is a threat, so you don't want Iran to be a nuclear power. Iran, I'm not saying that Iran is innocent. But who the hell are you? Let them decide. Let them come to the point of what we can say from the diplomacy point of view. Let them come at the level of discussion, through debate, through diplomacy. Let them decide ki what they want, how they want to live with their neighbor. Who the hell are you? If India and Pakistan will fight, who the hell are you to say that this country should work according to this and this country should work according to this? We are fighting, but we are still surviving. If I am fighting with my brother, who the hell are you? Who gave you authority to say you should not do that? I will fight today. I may fight tomorrow, but at some other day I will see that no, fight is not going to give peace to we both will ruin each other life. So we will come at a point of understanding where we will respect each other's dignity. We may not talk to each other, but we still will survive. We have every right to survive. They themselves are capable to decide for themselves. Who the hell are you to govern? You are not governing out of love. You are governing out of your own interest, your own self-interest, the interest of American people. America first. Make America great again. How you will make America great again? More money, more enjoyment, more fulfillment, more running for the desires. So you want to control the oil of all over the world. You want to control the route and manufacturing and the big companies and everything. Whoever will try to get away from all these things, whoever will try to build their own kind of thing, you will ultimately create hurdle for them. So Krishnamurti says, you are the world. Means the division in your consciousness is the division in the world, the consciousness of the world. They have created their own center. If today, like day before yesterday, I think lakhs of people demonstrated against Trump. They protested against Trump. If today American people come and say that we do not want war, we do not want to control over any country, we do not want to suppress Venezuela, whether it be Cuba, we do not want to war between Ukraine and Russia just to fulfill our own interest. Let them survive. They have every right to survive. They have every right to discuss and come to the point of their understanding. You are fueling through NATO and through your allies. You are fueling Ukraine to make Russia weak, so that it cannot be a threat to you when you will attack other country or other part of the world. When you will take control over Venezuela, when you will take control over other country, then Russia will not be in a position to tackle you, to say you anything. You get it? The center within ourselves is the center of the nation as well. What kind of citizens live there? What is their mentality that create a nation? India throughout was part of non-aligned movement. You know why? Because of our own dignity, because we do not want to take any camp. This country has always been a spiritual nation, and in spirituality you can die, but you cannot be a slave for your interest, for your desires, for your lower self. People like Bhagat Singh will accept hanging, will accept Phansi, but they will not surrender before someone. Whether you choose peace or conflict, it is itself a product of your consciousness. What kind of mentality do you have? How you see yourself? Whether it is a rigid, strong, gross, centered self, or whether it is a flexible, सहज, सुलझा हुआ, सिंपल self. In further philosophy, like in Buddhism, like in Upanishad as well, we see that even the self, the individual identity itself is discarded, or it is ultimately a product of our own beinghood. So Krishnamurti says that your self itself is a product of your own conditioning, your own experiences. So when you will start questioning those conditioning, you will see that what you are identifying with, what you are asserting with, what you are asserting within yourself is actually a false projection of your own beinghood, of your own surrounding, how you are conditioned, how you are shaped by your society, by the world, by the books you read, by the kind of surrounding you adhere, you walk in, your friend, they all create yourself. And when you start questioning, reflecting upon this thing, it will ultimately come down. It will ultimately go to its actual place, and you will realize that you are actually no one. Your desires are false projection. You are actually that larger existential notion which is identified with the larger cosmos, where someone like Mansoor says Anhalak, I am identified that with that absolute, with that universal consciousness. And when you see yourself inclusive with all, not just this earth, not just this world, but with the entire cosmos, only then you will be able to say Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Otherwise, you will always assert yourself. Just in writings, you will be able to say ki we respect the dignity, sovereignty, and integrity of any country. Spiritual and philosophical things are not just for the sake of individual. At the individual level, they are not necessarily just at the individual level, but at the larger at the larger level of the world, the larger academic kind of things. It is an important thing to note, to get understanding. But the problem is the academia, the information, the theory, the books, the resources, what we appreciate, what we give reference to, are ruled by someone who do not see the whole cosmos and the whole world as a unity. That's why we say unity in diversity, because at the level of the existence, at the level of the body, we are different, but at the level of the consciousness, we are same. And once this realization become intact, you will not be able to do some wrong with other person until and unless it is out of love. And when something is out of love, it notes its limitations, where I need to stop, to what extent I can compress someone, or can punish someone, or can be hard to someone to make them understand that they are doing wrong things. To what extent? And when you will do it from the point of view of your ego, from the point of view of your self-interest, you will just want to get satisfied at the level of the ego. I am America, I am the greatest of all. How I can go away from the war until and unless I fulfill all my demands and all my expectations which I started the war. And their expectation is simple. They want to get control, just like they want to get control over Iraq, just like they want to get control over entire Middle East and other nations, for the sake of the business, for the sake of the economy, for the sake of the money, for the sake of the material position. It's a simple kind of thought with which we can look at the contemporary crisis, the recent crisis. Sorry, not it can be said contemporary because within from many years we are seeing somewhere war and war kind of thing. It's okay. Okay.